What's up everyone, my name is Nightrow and welcome back to some more Nekopara Volume 3. On the last episode, we went underwear shopping with Cinnamon, and I think she's getting a little bit too aroused, one way or the other. Anyway, we're gonna continue with this story. Whoa, look at the time. It's 10 p.m. by the time I finish preparing. Everyone has left the store by now. In the silence of the shop, stretch out my stiffening body. I should get going too. I take off my apron and leave the kitchen. Oh, Cinnamon, you're still here? Oh, Kashi-san, good work today. Oh boy. What the heck? What the hell is that sound?
Just stop. Alright, go on.
Okay. It took a lot of time to count the inventory. And she sticks out her tongue slightly and tilts her head. There's no one else here, of course. Cinnamon's the only one left. You could have asked for my help if... I'll just continue.
I know it's gonna happen.
You could have asked me for my help if you were having trouble. Oh no, I wanted to do it by myself. Besides, I'm already done. It does look that way. She was sorting through some loose receipts. You could have finished in half the time Maple was here to help you. No, I want to support the dreams of my best friend. This is the least I could do to help. A troubled smile. I still want to be her. I still want to be her best friend. I remember what Cinnamon said a while ago. I pat her on the back as she is gathering receipt. Okay, I'll take it from here. You can go, Cinnamon. It's gonna take some time for you to reach home from here. I take the stack of receipt from Cinnamon's hand. Here's a nice cashew, son. In that case, can I be your companion too?
I knew it. I called it, Nightrow.
Oh, yeah, but the thing is, after you left, and she asked Cashew-san if she could be the cat companion, so you missed a couple of words. Oh boy. I don't see what that is in that case was for. Kidding, I'm kidding. Half kidding anyway.
Half kidding. Are you sure about this?
She is mischievously stick out her tongue. Yeah, just hurry up and get changed. I'll walk you to the station. Okay, thank you very much. Oh boy. For your best friend. Those words tug at my mind. I know she wants to support Maple, but she's overdoing it. I'll keep a watch over her and see how she does. Cinnamon's action lately have me worried. I quickly gather up the receipts. I stayed up pretty late. I'll have to work faster next time. Hmm? Hmm? Machan's working so hard. Maple. She's talking about Maple. As your best friend, I'm going to have to work hard so you can be proud of me too.
What's gonna happen? Dang, nothing? You serious?
There's nothing happening just yet. A few days later. Yo, Cashew. I don't know if you've noticed, but Monsena's been acting weird lately. Azuki talks to me while I'm mixing cake batter. Weird how? Well, do you know how she used to be all over Pullmay? She was really clingy before, but now they seem pretty distant. It doesn't look like they're fighting. They still talk during work, and they act normally when they eat. It's like Cinnamon Onichan's been restraining herself on purpose or something. It's almost like she's avoiding Maple Onichan. I see. No, I want to support the dream of my best friend. Crap. I skipped one of the dialogue. Oh well.
How dare thy?
I want to support my Maple as her best friend. Cinnamon has been avoiding Maple because she doesn't want to interfere with her time. My vague worry is now confirmed. Asuka has noticed it too. She folds her arm and snorts, seeming annoyed. They're oddly stubborn for a couple of loners. Yeah. I remember Cinnamon's excited smile when we went shopping. Her innocent, excited smile. Cinnamon's now manufactured smile. April taking the first step toward her dreams. Cinnamon's feelings of wanting to support her best friend. The visible distance is creating between them. Oddly stubborn. Asuki words speaks something in my heart. That's not how you're supposed to support each other. Damn kittens. Loners? Support? What are you talking about, Oneshan? Means we're not supposed to stick our noses in there. They gotta talk this out themselves before this gets out of hand. Well, I was just like that, so I'm one to talk. Huh? What? Coconut tilts her head in confusion, as question marks spread over her head. Asuki smiles really. Yeah, just like you said, Asuki. I pat her on the head. From inside the kitchen, I gaze into the front of the store. Cinnamon and Maple looks like they're getting along as well as ever. Still, I can see the uncomfortable distance Cinnamon has created. My heart wrenches in frustration. She still wants to be best friends. I whisper to clarify Cinnamon's intent to myself. I close my eyes when I see the uncomfortable distance between them. Oh boy. Are we okay on tea leaves? Cinnamon? Oh, Kachi-san, hello. Cinnamon's the only one left after her work. She turns around. Just like last time. Are you alone again? Sorry for working so late. I'm almost done, so feel free to go home. Don't mind me. I start Cinnamon as she turns back to, damn it. As she turns her back on me. She turns around again and smiles still on her face. And I ask her, Cinnamon, are you really okay with this? Okay with... What do you mean? Cinnamon furrows her brow. Then she looks at me with a confused expression. About how you want to support Maple as her best friend. Are you sure this is how you want to do that? Cashew-san? Her eyes grow big for half a second. Soon enough, her usual troubled smile returns. So that's what this is about. Cinnamon nods slightly, following her short answer. Mei-chan has been practicing really hard on her guitar. She said she had to learn how to play before she could do both together.
Did I hear that right? Play me?
No. She meant the guitar and singing at the same time.
Dang it.
You little pervert. I've always known how Mei-chan felt. So I'm glad to see Mei-chan chasing her own dreams. Cinnamon looks like she's happy from the bottom of her heart. She's smiling genuinely. So you decided to spend less time with Maple, your best friend, on your own. My question doesn't faze her. She slowly yet firmly nods. It took some help from you, Cashew-san. But I'm finally able to pay Mei-chan back. When I think about that, my loneliness really isn't a big deal. Oh man,
Super sick.
Oh man, poor Cinnamon. She says with a smile. She seems so happy about it. Cinnamon, why do you want to support Maple so much? Well, you see. Do you remember when I came to the Minaduki house? Cinnamon reminisces about the past. Her eyes slowly close. I couldn't get along with the others when I first came to the Minaduki house. I was sitting in the corner of my room. Even with Shigura-chan, Cashew-san, and Natsu-nyan being so nice to me. I was afraid you would hate me, but I didn't know how to make you all like me. I didn't know what face to put on, what word to use. Yeah, I remember. The cackle that came after Rasuki and Maple. She was quiet at first when we got her. She wasn't used to being around people. She had a tendency to read our expressions. I remember the scared look on her face very well. I was like that for a while. Time passed. One day in Mei-chan got mad at me. Is it that much fun being caught up in that corner of yours? Huh? I'm asking you if it's really fun watching people from there. It is. It's not fun. Do you hate this place? Huh? I say it. Do you hate this place? I don't hate it. Everyone is really nice. So what are you doing here? I mean, you're doing there. What am I? Huh? It's not fun, right? Why don't you stop then? She hit the mark. I was speechless. Mei-chan always been blonde, hasn't she? Then she reached out to me. I don't know what happened to you, and I'm not going to ask. But you're here now.
Some sentimental moment.
Yup. You're living here now.
It's a tear in my eye.
So get up and move on. Nothing will change if you huddle up like that. Nothing will change? We're family, aren't we? If we are, I'll lend you a hand. Get up so you can walk on your own. Now take my hand, Cinnamon. Maple-chan? I remember you and Shigure-chan being really nice to me. Back then I'm really glad Mei-chan got mad at me. Cinnamon closes her eyes. She pressed her hands to her chest like she's holding something precious. Then she looks at me again with a kind smile. Back then I said I wanted to be...
It's gonna happen.
What?
It's gonna happen.
I don't know why you ruining the moment by asking that.
Don't ask.
I decided I wanted to be by Mei-chan's side. If Mei-chan ever gets in trouble, I'm going to help her. So now I'm really happy that I get the chance to support her. Even when you're not by her side? Yes. It's a bit lonely. Still, I'm glad because I get to be by Mei-chan's best friend. Her fingers awkwardly fiddles with the tip of her hair. Even so, she nods without hesitation. I'm not sure if that's what best friends are. Huh? Cinnamon narrow eyes widen as she looks at me. I don't look away. I look Cinnamon right in the eye and continue. Sacrificing yourself isn't a one-sided way. Is that really how best friend works? Cashew-san. I think it's great that you want to help Maple. It's great that you haven't forgotten how she helped you in the past. But have you asked Maple how she feels about this? Did Maple say she wanted you to do this? Cashew-san. Cinnamon's eye widened even further. She looks down and begins biting her lips hesitantly. This is something between you and Maple. So, I don't think you are the only one that gets to decide here. What? She was here the entire time? Maple was listening to everything. Cinnamon. Mei-chan? Maple's form appears from the shadows. She approaches Cinnamon, who is still staring downwards. I said this before. Is watching people so much fun? Mei-chan? I want to support her because she's my best friend. Don't use me as an excuse for not choosing your own path. No. I didn't mean to. Why did you take my hand back then? Mei-chan? Maple has a stern look on her face. She takes another step forward and towards Cinnamon. Cinnamon? She lays her slender fingertips on Cinnamon's cheeks. Don't make me repeat myself. You live here now. No matter what anyone's done for you. I have my own life and you have yours. Mei-chan, that's not what I just wanted to... Oh, Cinnamon looks as if she's about to cry.
So cute.
Maple looks right at her. You said you want to support my dreams. But you made a promise with me, didn't you, Cinnamon? My promise? Thank you for getting mad at me. I'll never forget what happened today. Can I always be by your side, Maple-chan? If you're ever in trouble, I want to help you. You dummy, that's not something you had to ask. We're family, we're never apart, even when we are. Oh wait, we're family, we're never apart, even when we are. If you're going to come with me, you have to do that on your own 2 feet. But if you're coming with me, I'll hold your hand. Okay, I want to always be by your side. Mei-chan? Cinnamon lets out a tiny squeak. Maple gives her a gentle smile and draws closer. We promised we'd always be together, didn't we? That you hold my hands on the path you took? That was our promise, wasn't it? Mei-chan? I won't cuddle you because you're my best friend. But I'll give you a helping hand when you need one. If holding your hand is not enough, I'll have to push you too. If that's not enough, I'll slap you on the butt. Mei-chan. Oh, she's crying. Oh, don't cry. I was just as lonely as without you around, you know? All that crap about having my best friend, my best interest in mind. Don't just go off disappearing like that again. I won't forgive you next time. Tears stream down Cinnamon's cheeks. She softly wipes them away with her freshly clipped fingertips. Mei-chan, you're so cool. You've always been the coolest ever since we met. I could never hope to beat you. It's not like I'm trying to be. I'm just a lot more selfish than you are, Cinnamon. If that looks cool to you, the least you could do is decide how you want to live your life. You're acting strong while saying you're lonely. You're my best friend, right, Cinnamon? Cinnamon's tears start to flow again. Maple gently wipes them away over and over. Cinnamon's smile is no longer stiff and manufactured. It is now a soft smile that comes from the heart. I want to be with you, Mei-chan. I want to be close to you, next to you. I want to hold you up. Can I have the same dream while being next to you? I already said you don't have to judge anything as good or bad. I'll take your hand if you want me to. I know how much you think about me. I think about you just as much. Damn, I really want to burp, but I can't. Crap. I'm sorry for.
Freaking kiss already, Jesus Christ.
They're not gonna kiss. I'm sorry for getting carried away and making you feel lonely. Okay, thanks, Mei-chan. I'm going to cry if you say that. Dummy, I'm just stating the obvious. Of course, it's plain and obvious to you, Mei-chan. Cinnamon, oh crap. Cinnamon bites down on her lips. She reaches a hand out to Maple's cheeks. And Maple squeezes it in tightly. I'm sorry, Mei-chan. Can I cry for a bit? Oh, you. A little bit is fine. Maple holds Cinnamon's head close to her. Cinnamon wraps her arms around Maple, her small body trembling. Okay. Oh, poor Cinnamon. I just want to hug her. It's okay, there's
No hugs, just head pats.
it's okay, there's no need to cry. In this deserted, quiet shop, Cinnamon and Maple's voice echo gently throughout. Mei-chan said I'm her best friend. Come on, are you still on that? It's in my top 3 of the best things that has happened in my cat life. I know you're happy, but watch where you're going. Cinnamon's stride is so light that she's almost dancing. The 3 of us are walking to the station. Some stuff happened, but that settles that. Yeah. Though under the hood, it was just Cinnamon's going crazy. Although I can't say much for her not talking to her in the first place. She heaves a sigh and slumps her shoulders. You know, you're really nosy, Cashew. What's with you butting into our relationship? And these talks are a lot smoother with both parties present. Like you said, this came from a tiny misunderstanding. I guess. Well, I know how much of a softie you are now. She's right. I can see why everyone's in love with you, Cashew-san. Right, Mei-chan?
Oh my god.
Why are you asking me that? I wonder why. Oh, she's adorable. The two enjoy jabbing at each other. Regardless, I'm glad this ended well. Have you decided on what to do next, Cinnamon? I asked since she seems to have made a decision. I wanted to think about this one thing settle down. But I think I'm going to practice music with Mei-chan. That is, if you don't mind me being selfish. She said with a worried look on her face. She's still smiling though. I think that's fine. It'd be a lot more fun than practicing alone, right, Maple? Yeah, that does sound more fun. As long as you don't drag me down. She isn't as annoyed as she sounds. Maple nods while sneaking a peek at me. It's just like you two not be honest at time like this. Well, you know. Well, you know, I kind of wish I had Cinnamon around sometimes. I can't say that hasn't crossed my mind. So you better put your back into it, alright? I won't forgive you if you just give up halfway. Mei-chan.
What just happened? What the heck just happened?
I think Cinnamon just went and hugged Maple.
Oh, dang it.
Whoa, don't just jump at me, that's dangerous. I'll try, I'll work really hard. Let's make a legend together, the two of us. A legend? I haven't even thought of that. Mei-chan! Okay, just get off of me. You're heavy. Take it easy, you two. You'll bother the neighbors. The two best friends who drifted apart over a slight misunderstanding now walk the same path. Together they take the next step on a new journey. Oh boy, my freaking back is all stiff now.
Is that it?
Nekopara.
Ugh. Okay, I think it's time to stop the video right here since I've been recording for 30 minutes. Oh boy. That almost made me cry. Just a little bit. It almost made me cry just like reading that. Along with the music though. The music put everything.
Too bad I can't hear the emotional feeling and voices that they're giving out.
Yep. So yeah. I'm gonna start the video right here, guys. So I hope you enjoyed it. I think I'll record one more video for the night and then I'll be done. So guys, thank you so much for watching my video. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Bye bye.